Alright, so I'm going to go over my pride and joy. This is my Aggie Arcade. 4-player arcade machine, as you can see here. Custom built. First thing I'll talk about is a 32-inch flat screen TV that you see right there. You have the marquee at the top, which can be replaced by any marquee that you'd like to add. Obviously I'm an Aggie, and I wanted to make sure my arcade was an Aggie. So if you look at the bottom here, the control panel, it's a plexiglass about a 1/4 inch thick, and all of the buttons here are LED. I have it programmed right now just to go in and out of a certain color and fade in. I think it's like white, green, blue, red, and so on. You can also see that we have a LED trackball. I have a spinner here. If you go down to the bottom, you'll see a fully functional coin door. This coin door is for 4 players for all the arcade games, such as within MAME. Open it up and you can see the actual coin mechanisms here. Close that back up. Also in the bottom, we have a USB port right here and a USB port right here for an iPhone, an iPod. You have NES controllers, Xbox controllers, anything you want to add to it to help play the games. So what I'll do now is I'll go through the arcades, kind of show you some of the games that I've added on. We got, real quick, you got MAME, Television, Lynx, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Virtual Boy, Master System, Genesis, 32X, Sega Saturn, Sega CD, you have Dreamcast, Game Gear, Graphics 16, Neo Geo, and then right back to MAME. I've been building on it for a while. I've been adding a lot to it. If you're familiar with doing stuff like this, and you know that it takes quite some time. I won't go through MAME as everybody's usually familiar with MAME. What I can go through is, let's start off with personal favorite, so Game Boy. Shows you a brief video. Press start. By the way, I'm pressing start here. Goes into the game. You see a preview. So if I go to see Spider-Man 3, I see the video up here. I want to go back out to their systems. Third button there, which is programmable, so you can change it to whatever you like. Game Boy Color is the same way. Game Boy Advance. Virtual Boy is pretty cool. Press start here. As I showed before. Goes into Virtual Boy. Let's go through. So let's say you want to go to Mario Clash. That's the same one that's right here that was playing in the beginning. You can go Mario Tennis as well if you like. To go back out, press here with the front, and now this is the main part of the screen. So you can go Dreamcast, Game Gear, Graphics, Neo Geo. Click on Neo Geo, then you have all the games. 3 count out, and you just keep on going. I have it set up for every single game, so every single game, except for Neo Geo, you saw the actual art. For every other game, you have the actual videos. For example, let's go into Television. Television, you have a list of games, scroll through the games, and you get a video of the actual game. Go back out, and that is my arcade. Let's see, anything else? For example, let's go into Game Gear. That's a fun game to play. Press start, Game Gear. Have my games. Let's say I want to go to X-Men. I want to play. I hit start here. I now go into Game Gear, which is pretty cool. Actually goes into start, and you start playing. That's it. Got any questions? Message me. This is my Aggie Arcade, and I'm actually contemplating on selling it, which is difficult. One thing I didn't go through as well is on the very bottom here, you have a sub. At the bottom, you have a 5.1 surround sound system. That whole system is controlled through inside the coin door here, and ready to go. And that is that. What I've